It's a good day. It's a good thing. Yes, it is. Welcome to Etsy Shenanigans. I am Beauty Bubble coming to you from an OBS Studio 30.1.2, playing through a MacBook and my gorgeous new, have to figure out what he's going to be called, AT2040. Love it so much. Spent just a little bit of time, half an hour only, to work out some of the settings. We'll probably still play with it a little bit, but we're going to get right into it because we're going to be reading through a beginner's guide to making money on Etsy from the creative Fabrica team. If you are on YouTube, you will see their sponsored posts for like an ad on YouTube for creative Fabrica and to read and get involved with their how to make money using their tools and using their very cool print on demand and commercial use files and all of that that Creative Fabrica is known for. And this will give me a chance to test out the mic in all sorts of different ways, but still providing some value to the channel and hopefully for you guys. So this is the beginner's guide to making money on Etsy. They consider it their ultimate guide, their ultimate Etsy guide. Let's just get right into it, shall we? If you're a creative person, and if you're on Creative Fabrica downloading our font and graphic bundles for passion projects, then you've probably thought about the possibility of turning your hobby into a money-making venture. Well, now's the best time to do so. Etsy is one of the most viable places where you can launch a creative side hustle with millions of buyers from all over the world. If you love creating printable planners, designing wedding invites and stationery, or assembling paper craft and with assets from our Creative Fabrica library, Etsy has a spot for your niche. Wary about taking the leap to creative entrepreneurship? If you're a newbie seller, things may start off slow for you. But hold on tight. In this article, we'll show you ways on how to make money and eventually become rich with Etsy. Okay. Why sell on Etsy? Here are the pros and cons to consider. Etsy is a very popular marketplace for creatives for several reasons. One is that it's very easy to use and maintain. Its established name is a great assurance of its quality of service, too. Having been around for quite a long time, it has a built-in audience that starting entrepreneurs can readily tap. It's not a perfect platform by any means. Because of its popularity, you have to expect to compete with millions of active sellers. One way you can compete is by lowering your prices, which can greatly lower your profit margin. It's not a very customizable site as well. So if you want to have a certain branding, Etsy may not be the place for you. However, if you're new to online business, Etsy is a good place to start, as any. The platform is known to support small businesses, encouraging their growth and consistently finding ways to improve sellers' experience on their site. It also has a community of experienced sellers who are always more than willing to share knowledge and tips to thrive on the site. Plus, if you follow our tips in this article, you'll find plenty of ways to make more money on Etsy, even as a beginner. How to make money on Etsy in 5 steps. Starting an Etsy store is not by any means a get-rich-quick scheme. However, there are concrete things you can do to increase your chances of running a profitable store. Here's how to make money on Etsy in 5 easy steps. 1. Create a solid pricing strategy. Making money is directly correlated to your pricing strategy, so you need to price your products competitively, taking into consideration the cost of materials and tools you used, transportation or shipping, time spent on manual labor, and the prices of your competitors selling similar products on Etsy. It would also help if you could cut down on certain things without compromising quality. 2. Boost your online marketing. Smart Etsy sellers utilize social media and every form of networking to promote their shop and products. Adapt this tactic for your Etsy shop and promote your products on different social platforms. Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest are great places to start. To widen your reach, consider collaborating with content creators who may already have an established audience. Build your community and establish your expertise through blogging and other similar ways of online promotion. Another digital marketing must for any online seller is SEO, or search engine optimization. Rank your Etsy shop on search engines by optimizing your store name, product titles and descriptions, and bio with top keywords. If you have the budget, you can invest in Etsy's paid ads campaign. This ensures that you will show up in ads all throughout Etsy, increasing your exposure in the website. Aside from guaranteeing your exposure to buyers with a higher intent of purchasing, partaking in this paid campaign helps you track the results of your advertising efforts. 3. Diversify product offerings. It's always nice to add some new offerings to your loyal customers every once in a while. In this case, you could take advantage of seasonality. For example, add Christmas-themed products when the holidays are near. Offer personalization services for Mother's Day, etc. Need more inspiration on what to add to your offerings? Read our guide on what to sell on Etsy to get insight on the website's top sellers. And make sure to optimize your listings. Read our tips on how to write an Etsy description that sells. 4. Other promotions and sales. Aside from making seasonal offerings, take advantage of traditional discount holidays when buyers are most likely looking for a great steal. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and other similar holidays are fantastic opportunities to offer your customers discounts and clearance sales. As a bonus tip, give exclusive access to discounts to returning customers to earn their loyalty. Tip: utilize your Etsy shop announcement section to announce new products, sales, and promo offerings. 5. Utilizing customer reviews. Customer reviews are more important than you think. In fact, this is where most Etsy sellers fail. Make it a habit to reply to reviews, whether good or bad. Keep your tone friendly, yet professional, especially when you're addressing a less than satisfied customer. The important thing to keep in mind is that you are building a community for your Etsy shop, so don't be afraid to make connections with your buyers. Learn from customer reviews, as they can help you improve your products and services. You can also highlight great customer reviews on products to help with your future sales. Okay. Let us go to the market right now. We're trading at $64.02, down 0.11% on a rather dull boy day. As far as the news goes for Etsy, I did want to kind of run through a kind of a skeleton of how one would look at their Etsy shop, how one would be able to do like a self-review of their Etsy shop. So looking up Etsy news today, 2 days ago, it looks as though Variety magazine did maybe a recommendation to shop on Etsy. That's Variety magazine. Have a film buff dad is the question mark. These custom file posters make the perfect Father's Day gift. Let's go ahead and go in there. But 24 hours ago, from Colony, Colonie, police arrest New Jersey man posing as a federal official in Etsy scam. Ad Age 3 days ago. New commercials: Etsy roller coaster, Geico Frankenstein, Impossible Foods, M&M's weighted blanket. So let's go into the variety if we can. They allow us to read it. Yeah, have a film buff dad. These custom film posters make the perfect Father's Day gift by Anna Tingley. A variety, as I said. You can listen to the article as well. If you purchase an independently reviewed product or service through a link in our website, Variety may receive an affiliate commission. So they want to let you know that well in advance, not at the bottom, at the top. Take note, not at the bottom, at the top. They want to make sure that you know. If you purchase an independently reviewed product or service through a link on our website, Variety may receive an affiliate commission. Okay, here's the article. Whether he prefers the subterranean, sandy terrain of Dune or dreams about the interplanetary universe in Interstellar, there are limitless gifting options for film buff dads this Father's Day. Etsy is one of the best places to find custom and personalized gifts for pop culture fans. In addition to handmade merch and innovative gadgets, one of the best offerings on the crafts website are their unique film posters and prints. If Dad is big on historical accuracy, you can go for their reprints of real movie posters such as Goodfellas, The Godfather, and Jaws. But some of their best pieces are artistic reinterpretations of these films, like these retro renderings of the Star Wars franchise, for example, or this minimalistic take on the Good Will Hunting poster. They also have prints of some of the most memorable scenes from certain movies, which can also make good, sometimes cheeky decor pieces for certain places in the house. This black and white shot of John Travolta sitting on the toilet in Pulp Fiction would make the perfect addition to the guest bathroom. Another great gift is this scratch-off poster, which features 100 of the top movies in IMDb, offering a fun incentive to watch and keep track of classic movies as you get through them. Think of it as a manual letterboxd. Below, check out some of the best film posters to gift your film buff dad this Father's Day, and peruse more of the best Father's Day gifts to shop this year. Here. They give examples of the posters. Lots and lots of posters. And I think that's it. They give you examples, so that's really great. Variety Magazine coming out with Have a Film Buff Dad and offering ideas, and it's all focused on what's available on Etsy. Crazy, crazy. All right. So let's move on to this more Cucamonga ad, which is not an ad at all. From Colony Police arrest New Jersey man posing as a federal official in Etsy scam. Okay. Police intercept scammer before transferring money. On Monday, May 13th, at approximately 3:15 p.m., the Colony Police Department responded to a town residence for a report of a possible scam in progress. The resident was attempting to dispute an online purchase made through Etsy when her phone call was forwarded to a male suspect that identified himself as Patrick, a representative of the Federal Trade Commission. Patrick advised the resident that she was the victim of identity theft and she should remove all funds from her bank accounts, approximately $40,000, and turn them over to him for safekeeping. Thankfully, the alert resident contacted family members who helped identify this as a potential scam and advised her to contact the police. Several members of the police department assisted her in continuing the conversation with Patrick and made arrangements for him to retrieve the $40,000. The police officer observed Dhruv P. Patel, 33, of Franklin Park, New Jersey, arrive at the residence to collect the money. and immediately took him into custody. The resident did not suffer any financial loss in this interaction. Patel was charged with attempted grand larceny, third degree, a felony. It is also charged as a hate crime based on victim's age, and scheme to defraud, second degree, a misdemeanor. Patel was arraigned and was released on his own recognizance. The police said it would like to thank the vigilant resident who recognized the scam and immediately involved police so it could investigate and make an arrest. They encourage families to discuss these increasingly complex attempts to defraud the elderly and remind residents that they should not disclose any personal information or make any financial arrangements over the phone. It is still an active and ongoing investigation. If you know something that might be relevant to this investigation, you're to contact the police department. Police arrest New Jersey man posing as a federal official in Etsy scam. Yikes. Ouch. Forbes magazine a week ago did an article, 5 Steps to Launch a Side Hustle on Etsy in 2024. It is true, 2 weeks ago, Wall Street Journal, online marketplaces like eBay, Etsy are counting on AI to supercharge shopping. Okay, so there we go. And that should give us a really great test of our brand new baby on board microphone. We've been on for 16 minutes and 41 seconds. Thank you so much. I may just be coming back and back again, going back to take a listen, make sure that we have everything set up and we're ready to go and continue on this month long of going live every single day. This has been Beauty Bubble for Etsy Shenanigans Day 17, talking about creative Fabrica and reading their beginner's guide to making money on Etsy as a voiceover on my Audio Technica AT2040. Thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye now.